Welcome to DIY EasyCraft and BergKnifemaking.com. Today we're going to take a look at bevel and blade cleanup post heat treating. Now, many of you are aware that Jason Northgard and I recently published a book called Introduction to Knife Making. In that book, we covered heat treating using a propane forge, using torches to heat treat high carbon steel, heat treating ovens for stainless steel tool wrap, oil quenching, plate quenching. We really tried to cover almost every aspect of knife making for the beginner. We even covered cryogenic and sub-zero quenching. Following along in the order of knife making in that book, what we're going to do today is take a look at a couple of my works in progress. This is going to be the post-heat treatment bevel cleanup and blade cleanup. So this is not a complete knife build. These are both stainless steel. They're AEBL stainless. I've already created the bevel on my 2x72 belt grinder, combined with, I use a tilt table bevel jig. And what I've done is I've mounted that jig right back up to the Oregon Blade Maker 2x72. I've never changed the angle or the setting of the angle on that tilt table. So I ground the bevels, I heat treated the blade, sub-zero quenched this one, tempered it, and now I'm coming back. All I've done is I've changed the grit of the belt. So pre-heat treating, I had ground these down to about an 80 grit. Now I'm going to grind them with a 120. And it really only takes a couple of minutes because your angle is already established. It's very easy to follow that same angle. So I'm looking at the thickness of the blade right at the edge. And I'm also looking for any deep lines or scratches that carry on from the 80 grit. A few passes later on the 120, completely cleaned up bevel. Now, other people might do this in a different order. I do the bevels first, and then I'm going to clean up the blade itself. So I've taken away the tilt table, and I've mounted a Oregon Blade Maker surface grinding attachment to the 2x72 grinder. I'm using the same 120 grit belt, and I'm being real careful to mount the blade onto the magnetic slide kind of perfectly in alignment with the width of the belt. This particular blade is almost 2 inches wide, so I just want to make sure that 2-inch belt is going to surface grind the entire width of the blade. Now you can't really see it, but with my left hand there's a knob that allows you to accurately dial in, closer to the belt so that you can actually grind material. So I mount the blade without the blade being close enough to touch the belt, and then I slowly bring the blade towards the belt. It's got a sliding arm. You just slide it up and down on rollers. Only takes a few passes. Just testing to make sure the blade's not hot before I pick it up. And that's it. That was real-time bevel cleanup and blade cleanup. Of course, one side, so it would be double this. I think we're at about 3 or 4 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. By all means, check us out on the web at DIY EasyCraft or BergKnifemaking.com. Join us on our Facebook group, Knives and Knife Making. And if you're interested in learning about the hobby of knife making, check out our book, Introduction to Knife Making, available on Amazon.com. Thank you.